Good morning, welcome to Morning Outlook. This is Kim speaking on Thursday, the 23rd of November. So, for our American cousins, wish you a happy Thanksgiving, and anyone else, I think the Japanese actually celebrate Thanksgiving today as well. So, if you're celebrating Thanksgiving today, have a great one. Right, for those others that are sitting here waiting to trade, let's get cracking then. So, the euro dollar, well, yesterday ended up closing up really bullishly on some relatively dovish minutes from the US Fed meeting. So no surprise there to see. He's now set up a sort of a daily pivot swing, quite a bullish sort of pattern there at the moment, but we'll see how we react off that this morning. It's triggered the upside of that at the moment, so looking erring on the more bullish side, got the potential to shove up even further here. Now, looking at the 4-hourly chart here, I mean, it's completely broken the trend that was there, and well, as I say, got the chance to push up further. Thing is, this morning it'll be a case of whether it will just pull back, it's back to the daily pivot, or even to the 60-21s, or whether it will just push on. But we'll see. I should imagine we'll get a signal relatively soon after 8 o'clock, one way or the other, what the intention of the market is, or trade is, should I say. But it looks like the bearish view on the market might have to drop. Okay, let's have a look at the pound. So the pound again yesterday, moving through the afternoon, etc. There, it's pushed up solidly. It was always slightly stronger looking than the euro there, but I know the euro's caught up there, but again, same thing there. Pushed up in the afternoon session and through into the evening, pushed up. Again, we've got daily pivots below, 21s below, so targets that they may occur, may just pull back to these levels. Maybe even the 60-21, maybe a buy area there, we'll see. But it depends on the speed of the market this morning a little bit, but slowly continuing in its more, well, I say continuing, but now it's actually sort of come back to that daily for a moment, actually closed above that 100 there, and we're right into the top of that range now. So it'll be interesting to see how the pound reacts to this. This is the range that we've been sitting in all this time, but it is sitting there right at the top of that range. Looking at dollar yen. Dollar yen again continued that downward shove there, broken now, and it's I mentioned the monthly pivot swing there. Well, that's I mean, it been triggered slightly. Well, that's properly triggered at the moment. Looking like the monthly S2 and that daily 500 could well be targets at some point. But again, we've got sort of pivots above us, so. Won't be too shocked if there's a bit of divergence there on the hourlies. Okay, hasn't worked through yet, but I won't be too shocked if we saw a move at least back to 21, maybe a little bit further. We just have to watch that one carefully. But it is still in that, as I say, that bearish run. And Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar, well, pivot swing there on the dailies, looking bullish, looking like it might still have some further upside. Higher lows. Now it's really just following the rest of the markets. There's pure dollar weakness right away through the markets. Again, 21s and pivot below, so there's potential for the rollover there back to that sort of level. As I said, it has triggered. Well, it's put in a bullish signal. It could easily trigger that and continue to push up there. That's the Aussie, and finally the Canadian dollar. And the trend line has been properly broken yesterday now, and it does look like, well, with the strength of the price of oil, I'll just flick the price of oil on for you there. And you see it's been pushed up. It's pushed up yesterday. In the end, it's pushing up forever closer to that monthly R2 area, which may then, I mean, there is some divergence sort of up in that area for sure from those prior highs here and across to this high, but at the moment it's continuing to push up. So with that, it adds weight to the Canadian dollar, and we're seeing the result of that. And again, there's another pivot swing flicking up there. Hasn't quite been triggered by looks of things, or maybe marginally triggered, but as with the others, we've got it's got quite extended, and there may be an opportunity, or maybe a move back, should I say, to these 60-21s again, and of course daily pivots. But they're all so far away from them, they may start moving. This may look like it's got the easiest route at the moment. But we just have to watch these markets, as I say, post 8 o'clock, and it'll give us a bit more idea of whether we're going to just see continuations. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some sort of retracement, but it is most likely going to be a bit of a quieter day today, but not guaranteed. Now, in terms of data, well, it's quite light. There is some this morning, 8 o'clock, 8:30. We've got the French and German flash PMI and services PMI, manufacturing and services PMI, I should say. But that's coming at 8:30, then 9:30. Probably a bigger figure in some respects, although it's the second estimate, so it's never quite such a mover. At 9:30, we've got the UK GDP there. And in Canada later on, we've got the core retail sales at 1:30. That may just create a bit of volatility around the Canadian dollar, but that's pretty much it. So have a great day. Bye for now.